Friends of the accordion, welcome to this tutorial where we're going to understand the matrix better. In fact, in a few minutes, you'll understand how it's made, how it works, and how to customize it, thanks to the help of two professional accordionists, Cristiano and Andrea Coruzzi. The matrix is an evolution of the grand converter. In our left hand we have a series of solenoid valves instead of the traditional mechanics, while on the right we've motorized the registers and equipped the keyboard with sensors so that you can communicate with your left hand. The matrix accordion is a strictly acoustic sound and works in 3 different modes, selectable with an appropriate switch. In the classic mode, we rotate the selector to the C position. In this mode, the accordion works just like a traditional accordion. But unlike the grand converter, there's a proportional opening of the left-hand valve. If we press the button a little, we have a minimum sound volume. If we press all the way down, we have the maximum volume sound. On the left hand we have 7 registers for the standard basses and 7 for the free basses. The conversion is done by pressing 2 keys simultaneously. There's also an 8th register key, which pressed together with the others allows us to access 3 other further banks of registers, always composed of 7 standard bass registers and 7 free bass registers for a total of 56. All these banks are useful because with the matrix we can program an important series of new registers. And it's also possible to store more than one free bass system inside it. On the right hand, the registers and the chin registers function normally, with the difference that using the app contained in the tablet supplied, we can customize them with a few simple commands. Programming it, I select the standard mode. I load the sounds previously saved. Now I program the chin registers as it suits me. And save. In free mode, we rotate the selector to the F position. In this mode, the right-hand sensors are activated. We can thus combine the sounds of 4 reeds of the right hand with the 7 of the left hand, thus giving rise to over 2,000 new sounds for accordions, programmable on 4 banks of 15 registers each and recallable from the 4 chin registers. Programming is always done via the app with a few simple commands. The free mode is very interesting because I can combine, creating links, as happens in the organ between the two manuals. Let's explore the app for a moment. On the left side of the app, there are the reeds of the right manual. Therefore, 8 out of the box, 8 in the box, 16 in the box, 4 out of the box. Then there is row B, which coincides with the left manual registers and the left manual reeds. 32 feet, 16, 18, 4. The fifth at various octaves, and the third. The last box is the split one, where I can assign the line of splits. Now let's try to build sound combinations together. For example, by accessing the programming of the app. I can enter 16 of the right manual together with 16 of the left manual, creating a double 16, or add the 3, 8, 2 in the right manual and 1 in the left manual. Construct all the combinations, which are then stored in the 15 registers present in the right manual. I save all the changes made and try the sounds. In this mode, a red cursor indicates the string I'm using. For example, this one coincides with register number 1. If I change register, the string also changes. Now let's listen to double 16. Now over to register number 2, the triple 8. Register number 3 is a very strange register because I have 4 foot in my right hand and 32 in the left hand. In 4, I only have the 32 of the left. In 5, 16, 32. In 6, the little horn register. And so on. Furthermore, in this mode, we can also split the keyboard into the desired key. In free mode, on bank 4, I'm going to create a sound I need by combining the registers of the two manuals. At this point, I choose the desired keyboard split point. And then save. In sequencer mode, we rotate the selector to the S position. In this mode, one can program all the register changes of the song we have to perform, in chronological order and by pressing a single chin register. Continue the sequence by performing the song without ever taking your hands off the keyboards. In sequencer mode, just like organs, I can create my own combinations of registers and assign them to bank memory. In the app, the numbers on the left coincide with the register changes in chronological order, and each bank has 100 memories. The configuration is similar to that of free, but in the sequencer, I can actually create the sequence of register changes. For example, I'm going to compile string number 1, which is memory bank number 1. I build the master in the right hand, that is 8, 8, 16, 4, and decide the register of the left hand. Here I have the 7 registers with standard bass, and the other 7 with free bass. I choose register number 4 and confirm. I'm going to create a connection and then add to the sounds of the right hand, 16th and 8th of the left hand, and then save. The red cursor indicates the position in the chain sequence. Exchanges can be made both with the chin register and with the pedal. As shown by Cristiano, when we open the app page related to the choice of register of the bass that we want to program for the sequencer, one can see that if we repeatedly press the box on the right, different possibilities for adjusting the opening of the valves and consequently the sound volume are set. With this configuration, the valves work normally. If I press the button a little, I open the valve to the minimum. If I press all the way down, I have the full opening. This applies to both the bass valve and the chord valve. In this case, however, whenever the button is pressed, the bass always sounds loud and the chord always slow. On the contrary, in this last standard bass configuration, the bass always sounds soft and the chord always strong, no matter how much the button is pressed. We also have 2 other options for free bass. In the first, the free notes sound like a normal accordion. If I press the button a little, I have the minimum sound volume. If I press it all the way down, I have the maximum volume. In the second option, the free notes always play at minimum volume, even if I press the button all the way down. These options prove to be very interesting if we want to make quick passages without the bass being invasive on the chord and vice versa, or to avoid covering the sound emitted from the voice of the right hand. The tablet will only be needed for programming. In fact, an elegant viewer that will provide you with all the necessary information is supplied. Another innovative accessory supplied with the Matrix is the pedal board, equipped with 2 elements. With one, we can advance the sequence of programmed songs, as an alternative to the chin register. The second can be used to hold a staff. Another interesting function is that we can connect the accordion using this cable to the PC, thus being able to use it, for example, for writing music or for studying, using headphones, or simply to play around with electronic sounds. All program data is saved directly in the accordion's memory. Obviously, you can make additional backups on your tablet. Matrix models are available in the basic version, where we only have the solenoid valve on our left hand with proportional valve opening, or in the full version, that is, the one you have seen in this video. In this last case, you will have the tablet supplied with the instrument, the pedal board, and the viewer. There are many versions available, piano and button, with the sound of the right hand of the Prestige, Leader or Spirit. In the Fly version, with carbon fiber and with lots of personalized aesthetic solutions.